So the Magic Mouse USB-C model is one of these very interesting types of mouses that Apple still continues to make. Now, the thing to remember here is that within these Magic Mouses, they are very good types of accessories to basically have within your particular, Mac system. If you have an iMac, a MacBook, a Mac Mini, whatever types of Mac products you have, it is very nice to be able to go through and have these types of Macs that give you that type of capability, right? It's really nice. But with the Magic Mouse, this is still a very polarizing product to a lot of people. A lot of people look at these Magic Mouses and they're not really that big of a fan of them. But I'm always somewhat of like a Magic Trackpad person. I love having a Magic Trackpad and a keyboard. But if you like a Magic Mouse, these are good too. But if you want to pick up either one of these types of ones, links will be down in the description below. You can get them from there and you can help support the channel at the exact same time. But one of the biggest things to remember here is that with something like a Magic Mouse, the thing that I like about these Magic Mouses is that they're pretty affordable compared to the trackpads. These are substantially cheaper. They cost like, I think $40 or $50 less than the trackpad, but they still give you a lot of capability. I do like these trackpads, a lot more, but these Magic Mouses still hold up very, very well in a lot of different ways as well. Like you're still able to go through and get a really good type of experience. The top of these Magic trackpads and the mouses, they're basically having these the track, like a touch sensor at the very top, which is a very nice thing to have. So I feel like that, and with the USB Type-C port, makes this thing kind of feel like a little bit more future-proofed than maybe some other types of Mac products. Or some other type of Mac accessories. If you take a look at the Magic Mouse 2, the Lightning one, that was something that I really did like. But the problem we were kind of experiencing was that within a product like this, you're kind of running into a situation where this thing is going to be kind of at its, a little bit of like an outdated type of system, depending on how you're going to kind of take a look at it. So that was kind of one of the main issues I was running into when I was kind of looking at this type of Mac, because it may not make the most amount of sense to go through and buy something like this, because you might be getting a limited type of experience because of the Magic Mouse USB-C, because you have to continuously plug in that USB Type-C port at the bottom, which would be really, really annoying. Now, another thing too here is that with these Magic Mouses, the design of them, it's a very nice design, right? There's not really that much here to kind of hate on it. It's a very stylish type of, Magic Mouse. These things look very good. They perform very, very well. And no matter what you're really going to do with it, you're probably going to have a good time with it overall. So that was always something that was really nice here, because you were able to go through and get a very good type of experience from that particular situation. Again, maybe it's not necessarily perfect, but you're still getting a really good type of experience within this type of, Magic Mouse. And you do get USB Type-C charging, which is great. But the main issue that I kind of am experiencing here with this type of Magic Mouse, to be honest, as you can imagine, is the fact that this thing is you're having to kind of plug it in at the bottom over and over and over again for this thing to actually work. And that right there is a major turnoff. Having to go through and plug in this type of charging port at the bottom, it is a very major turnoff, and I'm just not that big of a fan of it. Now, if I'm about to go through and use a Magic Mouse, it's not really the most ideal thing ever. It's not the most comfortable thing ever. And another big problem here too is that a lot of people actually want to be able to go through and use this type of Magic Mouse and get kind of a better type of experience. And with this one, you are still getting a good type of experience, don't get me wrong, but there are definitely a lot better types of products out there rather than this one. I feel like a Magic Trackpad is way better, and getting a mouse that does kind of give you a charging port in a better area might make more sense than this thing does. So, in my opinion, I think the Magic Mouse might still be worth it for some people, but I've just never been a fan of Magic Mouses. I don't really know if they would necessarily be the first things I'd recommend buying, and I do think there are definitely better types of products out there rather than these particular Magic Mouses. So, in terms of that kind of covers it up there for the most part. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.